Here we're going to take a look at the Foxwell NT201. It's an OBD-II scanner. It's able to connect and read and scan codes and erase them from the engine control unit. So if your check engine light or service engine light is on, this will be able to read the codes. It is not able to erase ABS, airbag, transmission, or get into any other module, but it is able to work on the engine control unit, and that's what triggers the engine light. So once you plug it into the OBD-II port underneath the dashboard, all 1996 vehicles and newer will have that. It will power on, and right here we have these buttons: up, down, escape, or back, and enter. Very easy to use. It'll take a second for it to find the appropriate protocol for this vehicle, and once it's done, you can press enter. Now it's communicating with the vehicle, and then right here you can see MIL, that's the check engine light status. It is off. And then the menu here is the same for both of those options. The first one is read codes. You can press enter, and there is any stored, pending, or permanent codes. You do have to go through all three of those menus and see if there are codes. Pending means the check engine light has not been triggered yet, but if the codes persist, then it will go into a store status and it will trigger the check engine light. So you can also look at here at erase codes. Once you do fix the problem, if you think it was a loose gas cap, you can go on and tighten that, and then come back in here and you can erase the trouble code, and you can press yes to erase it. So next you can look at some live data, and this is streaming data from the engine control unit. Data that you can see here, it might be from the oxygen 2 sensor, engine RPMs, data from the mass airflow sensor, and basically values that you can stream from the ECU. So we'll go back, because for troubleshooting purposes you'll probably be looking at reading codes and erasing them. There's one important feature on this scanner is the IM readiness, and what that is a mission readiness. So if you were planning on taking the vehicle for an emission test, a state emission test, what that does is checks all these different systems on your vehicle to see if they have been if they're ready or not. Check engine light was cleared. What will happen is that these will be reset, and it will say not ready. So and this menu here is not showing, so not applicable. Let's go back and uncheck this other option here, and then you can also access that from this button right here. And then we'll do since DTCs were cleared. And then here you can see misfire is okay, is passed. Fuel is okay. Catalytic converter incomplete, so that one still is being tested. And heated catalytic converter is not applicable. If you remember on the previous option, they were mainly NA, not applicable. But for the most part, if you're going to take your car for an emission test, you need to have all of these okay, on okay status. Now applicable is okay, the vehicle doesn't have that system. Incomplete is a problem. So right here we have a 1 incomplete, 2 incomplete, and you know the check engine light is not on. With 2 incomplete systems, if you take this car for an emission test, it is very likely that you'll be sent back. Most states might allow only 1 incomplete, but if you've got like more than 2, you probably fail that, and you'll be told to go drive the car some more and go back for a test. So this is very handy, because you can know before you go for an emission test if the car is okay. One other useful purpose for this emission readiness test is that if, let's say, you are looking to buy a car and you just go and check it out, and you have a scanner, OBD-II scanner with you, if they had erased or disconnected the battery or erased the check engine light right before you got there, well, you can hook this up, and if that was the case, most of these, maybe one will say okay, but most of them will say incomplete. which means that the check engine light was erased or the battery was disconnected. So there might be something going on. If a car has been driven like for weeks, or you know, from the point that you reset the check engine light or the battery, that you disconnect the battery, within like 3 days, most of these systems, 3 days of normal driving, most of these systems should be okay. If there is any incomplete, that means that light was reset somehow. So that's another useful purpose for the emission readiness. Not only can tell you if you're okay to go take that state emission test, but figure out if the check engine light was erased. So one other thing that I wanted to look at really quick, let's go under setup and see what you can change. Here you can change the language. There is available languages. We'll stick with English. And as far as updating, you can go ahead and you'll connect it to your computer via the mini USB port right there.